Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2564 of What You Up To Now. This is a place that I share information, blog. It's like a video log to keep track of what I'm doing. In 2019, when I actually became officially legally blind, struggled with my vision since my 20s, I want to say early 20s. I wanted to say mid-20s, but that's not true. My early 20s. And lost vision in my left eye, probably when I was in my late 20s. And then my right eye, following my sudden cardiac arrest in 2010, started to take the same journey of not being very functional, and to the point of, not driving, legal blindness, etc. And dealing with that as a challenge. Guess what? Just part of my journey to make it through this life in the way that I so choose. Just like the rest of us, we're here to do and become the best possible version of ourselves. Thus, this year's annual challenge, Be a Better You Annual Challenge. We're doing one thing every day to be a slightly better version of ourselves, to make us a better person. We define what's better for us, right? We're all where we are right now and wanting to improve and grow and expand and be better human beings. Excuse me. So that's the topic of this year's challenge. And today we're talking about, as part of confidence, we're focusing on confidence as our first monthly focus area. We're going to be doing all 9 of the life framework areas that I work with and have worked with for decades. Only the last few years, I added communication and confidence. And every year for this is my 3rd or 4th year in a row of sharing this framework with the overarching and for free, the annual challenge that I'm sharing online. I didn't used to do it online. I've done an annual challenge for myself for a long, long time, like probably since the 1980s. But I didn't ever share it with other people, and I didn't share it in mass. But I wanted to find out a way to get comfortable doing videos. So I said, okay, well, I'm doing an annual challenge. Why don't I just talk about that every day? And that's what I started doing in 2018. So 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is my 8th year sharing it online. I know, it's scary. But we're focusing on confidence this month. And so for confidence, I'm trying to share a tool every day because it's such a foundational skill. When we believe in ourselves and we know we'll figure it out no matter what, we become unstoppable. And I want to make sure that we start this year off feeling that way about the rest of the challenge and about becoming a better version of ourselves. Thus, I decided I would do confidence first this year, and I've never done that before, so it's kind of a fun challenge for me as well. I thought, okay, well, what better way than to fill our toolbox with 28 different tools. Today we're sharing 2, so 29 different tools or more that we can use to build a better version of ourselves, to be a little bit better every day. And frankly, just doing these exercises one time will help you to be a slightly better version of ourselves. Why? Because we get insight into what makes us tick, why we really do or think or believe or say and act the way we act. So 7Y exercise, I shared Kelly and John's story. I picked 2 different people, one for Supersize Your Business because she's starting out a new coaching business, and I tweaked and shared how I use these 2 tools that are very similar and can both be used in the same way in a different way. One, the 5Y tool to get at why I'm lacking the confidence I want in a certain area, and the 7Y to get at what is really my passion, my purpose, my reason for wanting to create and be more confident in order to create what it is that I want. I guess that's the simplest way I can explain the distinction. And I'm going to play with it today, again, for myself. I'm going to do the 7Y. Why do I want to be more confident to create the thing I want in my life? And secret, we're going to head into the SOAP framework tomorrow. Since this is a short month, I'm not going to spend a whole day on how we're going to come up with the area of confidence we want to improve. If you do the 7 and the 5Y exercise today, I guarantee you'll come up with an idea of what you want to run the SOAP framework on starting tomorrow. And so we'll jump right into the SOAP framework. Again, because we got a short month, I have to combine some topics and ideas that I would normally spread out over a couple of days or add an entire day about. But today, 7Y exercise. Do the 7Y exercise, do the 5Y exercise, and that'll help us to figure out what we need to do. I guarantee it. I guarantee we'll have more stuff come up that we know how to handle right off the bat. That's all I've got today. I am still trying to ferret out and figure out what I want to do for the Be a Better You Annual Challenge private Facebook group page and group. It's a painful confession, but I still don't have those pages even set up 100% yet. I have been doing write-ups and saving them in a file that I can add later, but it's looking like I'm not ever going to go back and do a write-up for every day in January. I didn't do it along the way. January, I was sick the first couple of weeks and I got behind, and I was like, I'm going to cut myself some slack and not do a write-up for this every day in January. And I pretty much just started January 31st with our process that we're going to use to actually be a better version of ourselves every month. We came up with the process in January, just like we did last January before. We come up with our own process that we're going to use and test and tweak and make our own throughout the year, so that by the end of the year we've installed in our subconscious a process for getting what we want, creating what we want, overcoming any challenges that we can use going forward whenever it seems and we deem appropriate, right? It's just a way of adding other tools in our toolbox. It's like the SOAP framework. I cannot forget and not use the SOAP framework. I'm to the point now where I can't. I've been using it since 2020, and I've done it thousands and thousands of times, both on a subconscious and a conscious level. And so it's just automatic. It's kind of like plan, do, check, act, or the journalistic framework. They're just inherent and part of me. And if they're the right tool for the situation I'm facing, they pop into my mind and I use them and I move forward and take action. And that's what we want. We want to be able to make decisions, move forward, continually improve our lives and the lives of those around us. All right, that's all I've got. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.